Welcome from the home of the New York Mets, Citi Field in Queens. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks going up against the New York Mets. Biggest storyline coming into this one is how effective this team's starting rotation has been of late. They've been on an absolute tear, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, they've been lights out. It's almost like each starter's trying to outdo the last. Game after game, they're keeping opposing hitters just guessing up there at the dish. Can't wait to see if that momentum carries over to today.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. And on the mound today, Kodai Senga. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man. Not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous. Sub-1 whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters. And a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
All right, ready to go here. Here's the center fielder, Jake McCarthy. Climb the ladder with that fastball, and we're underway from Queens.
First pitch, 7-10.
0-1 down. On the ground, right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting second, shortstop.
Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovullo. Not the highest team batting average for this squad. They're down towards the bottom of the league in total hits, and Singy, because of that, they don't score a ton.
Yeah, and Boog, I'm looking for a little better performance out of them today. I mean, if they're going to be dangerous, if they're going to be able to create scoring opportunities, they're going to have to start making some individual adjustments. A lot of players in this lineup probably aren't happy with how they've hit the ball so far. So today's a chance to get something going.
That one the other way. And it drops in. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting third, second baseman, Ketel
Marte up to the plate.
Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
And that one fouled off. Perdomo, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. In the air, right field. Soto in position. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Pickoff throw. And he's back in standing. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3 double play. And the inning is over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game.
Many years ago we saw this possibility, but we didn't have a way. Maybe we have found that this.
Back here with my pal Singy. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Merrill Kelly.
Well, he's been giving up a lot of hard contact this season. I mean, coming in, guys are hitting comfortably in the high 200s. So many times there's some bad luck, but then also there's just a little miss here or a little miss there that changes the outcome of the at-bat. We'll see if he can be consistent and make adjustments quickly in this one.
High fly ball out towards left center. Gurriel has it sized up. Nabs it. One up, one down. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here.
Batting second.
They do a lot of things
Right
well in
fielder,
this offense,
Juan
Singy. They control the strike zone. They make
Soto.
pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these players even during batting practice. When it doesn't matter, they're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, they step right in and continue with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately leads to a lot of success.
And that's off the inside edge.
One ball,
and
one
that's
strike.
ball one. One out, base is empty. That one
That's a ball.
outside, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. In the air, right side of the infield. Marte should have it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Batting third, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
2 down, base is empty. Here's Pete Alonso. That
1-0.
misses. 1-0. Ground ball right side, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. The throw in there safely.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And now here's Jeff McNeil.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Chance to extend that hitting streak to 10 games here.
There's a strike.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Man at second. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1.
Ball.
This one in the dirt. That one out to right. Carroll has this one sized up. He's there. He's got it. That is the inning. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. Top of the second.
Leading off for
Eugenio
Arizona,
Suarez
third
up to
baseman,
hit down.
Eugenio Suarez.
Senga back to work. Ball 1, no strikes. Senga winds and deals. And a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. And the pitch. Slider misses outside. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now it's Josh Naylor.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Working on a 5-game hitting streak.
There's the strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
And there's a ball.
1-1.
Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
But Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes he'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
And a sweeper misses for a ball. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 3-1.
Full count.
Second inning here, no score. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
This is Corbin Carroll. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
Here's a fun fact on Corbin, and I don't know if everyone remembers their first jersey, but Carroll certainly does. He used to rock an Ichiro Suzuki growing up.
That's out to center field. Nimmo has it sized up. Makes the catch. 2 away down.
Batting 7th, catcher Adrian Del Castillo.
And the batter now, Adrian Del Castillo. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. There's a strike.
0-1.
Late on that fastball.
No ball. 2 strike.
Towards first and foul ball. Naylor, the runner at first with 2 gone. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 left for Arizona. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Here's Jesse Winker.
Hitter, Jesse Winker.
Okay, you asked for it. About to go no string ab on him. I'm from that bully where bullies were quick to spaz on him. That's me, homie, fatigues on him.
And there's a foul ball. Missed with a changeup, and the count even 1-1.
1 strike.
And that one cutting but missing down low. That's a little bit low.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his
Batting
spot.
6,
Hitter didn't offer
left
at it.
fielder,
Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Starling Marte up to hit. A strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
And that one gets past the catcher. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up into scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Bottom half of inning number 2. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Man at second. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away.
Batting 7th, third baseman, Brett Beatty.
Brett Beatty up now for the Mets.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Outside low. Ball 1.
One ball, no strike.
1 out and a runner at second here in game 1 of this 3-game set. That one fouled off. Late with the swing there.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fastball almost got him there. 1 out and a runner at second.
Careful.
In the dirt, blocked. In the air, center field. McCarthy settles under it. Puts it away for the out.
Batting 8th, catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. So up next for New York, Francisco Alvarez. Swing and a miss. There's the slider.
No ball.
It's 0-1.
One strike.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And down on strikes. And that is that. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We played 2 full, no score.
Softly, cause you're like the gas tank over Mr. Softies in the winter, they ain't feeling you. See, every time you see me, I got something new. Every time you see me, I got something new.
Welcome back. Last
Leading
series,
off
the
for
pitching
Arizona,
was
the
not
designated
good
hitter,
as we take a
Hayden
check of the
Smith.
numbers.
Swatted freeloader songs when their hands was out. Hope you dudes in the street wearing Teflon. If they don't like Frosty, then I'ma give them F-Spawn. Go ahead and watch me. Catapult to the top since 9-8. Had the baddest flow, look and watch. I done seen everybody through their eras. Def Jam, Death Row, Bad Boy, Rockefeller. You get the picture, your favorite record label names.
Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Smith measures 6 feet 2 inches. In the 8th spot in today's lineup, a former first-round pick back in 2017. Fouled off. He was late. And that's downstairs and outside. He goes down looking.
Batting ninth, left
Here's
fielder,
Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Right through there for a strike. Top of the 3rd, no score. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there. And I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
And a ground ball to first, and that's just foul. 2 out, space is empty. Check swing, called strike. That one missed.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Nothing doing for Arizona. Still no score. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
Here's
off
Brandon
for
Nimmo.
the Mets, center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
And that's in for a strike. Ground ball nailer. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Leadoff man
Now
retired
batting,
here in the 3rd.
Shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Francisco Lindor. Fly to left his first time. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. Drilled in the air out towards right center. McCarthy sizes this one up. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Juan.
And now it's Juan Soto. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. On to the 4th, still scoreless. Back here at Citi Field, and the batter will be the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Soto hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Ketel
Here's
Marte.
Ketel Marte. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Fourth inning underway, no score. Fought off foul. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here.
Now,
Pretty simple in
baseman,
terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Right through there for a strike. A little bit high, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
Swing and a ground ball. Lindor slings to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Diamondbacks down quickly, and we are still scoreless.
To worry about your fear brings chaos to your compass. There's no question.
Bottom 4, and
Leading
stepping in
off
for New
the
York,
Mets,
Pete Alonso.
First baseman, Pete Alonso.
In for a strike, and it's 0-1. That one hooked foul. Gonna count 1-2. And there's a ball. That one misses, and it's 3-2.
2 strikes.
Caught him looking for the K. Jeff McNeil stands in. He's 0 for 1.
Jeff McNeil.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Generally,
No ball.
second, third
1
time
strike.
through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Up and in,
1 ball,
1-1.
1 strike.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Foul ball there.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good
Now
two-strike
batting,
pitch right there.
designated
At
hitter,
worst-case
Jesse
scenario, it's weak
Winker.
contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Okay, you asked for it. About to go Nostrum Ave on 'em. I'm from that bully with bully.
Now, Jesse Winker worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And that is out of play. 2 outs. In the
1 and
dirt,
2.
and the count is 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side here in the 4th. So they go quietly there. We're headed to the 5th. We're tied 0-0. Welcome back.
Leading
Quite
off
a
for the
pitcher's duel
Diamondbacks,
so far.
first
Here's how the
baseman
starters
Josh
have
Miller.
performed up to this point.
You could encounter the greats, or you could get shipped and countered away. But you counterfeit, I countered your fits, led you astray in the worst way. You reject them hammer days, and we buck down. This is Bucktown.
Senga back to work. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1.
Swings and misses, and 1 down below the zone.
0-2.
Now a step off the rubber to reset. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Pitches in there. That's strike 1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
1 down, base is empty. That 1 is
2-2.
upstairs. Almost got him.
2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Well, he opted to go
Now
with the
batting,
off-speed stuff
catcher,
on that
Adrian
3-2
Del
with the bases
Castillo.
empty. Close pitch, but now he's got to work out of the stretch.
Del Castillo
that's high.
takes a ball as he stands in for the 2nd time. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
That's in there, and it's 2-1. Gets him to chase after that one.
2 strikes.
That one missed.
3-2.
Pavin Smith in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound,
Now batting,
but you know
the
his confidence should
designated
still be
hitter,
high
Pavin
enough to
Smith.
get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Line drive, caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute
Now batting,
missile.
left
It
fielder,
almost
Lourdes
becomes self-defense as the
Scurio, Jr.
fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Went down on strikes his first time through. Just missed.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Two aboard, 2 outs. And now 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
The 2-2 on the way.
Full count.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Jake McCarthy in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It gets down a base hit. 1 runs in, doesn't stop, heads for home. Now a relay to the plate, head for a slide, and he's safe. It's 2-0.
Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
And now Jake McCarthy, 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Ripped on a line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Here comes Gurriel. The tag, and he's safe. And they're up by 3. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Siggy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
Perdomo in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
0-2.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
1-2.
Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. The other way, nice grab. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Mets nothing. Back here in Queens, here's Starling Marte.
Left fielder, Starling Marte.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman.
And next for the Mets, Brett Beatty. In there for strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. The Mets trailing by 3, last half of inning number 5. That misses, and the count 1-2. On the ground, right side. 2 down.
Out.
Now batting, catcher Francisco Alvarez.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Struck out looking his first time. That one is absolutely belted. McCarthy on the move. Dives. What a play.
One of the most fun and exciting things you can do as an outfielder. You lay out, you make a diving catch, and you end the inning. That gets the team fired up in the dugout.
New inning getting started. Here's the second baseman, Ketel Marte. Marte, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Next offering is fouled back. Ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Diamondbacks,
here's the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. There's the strike. Next offering is fouled back. Nobody out. Runner at first. And down on strikes he goes. Picks up strikeout number 7. Here's Josh Naylor. He is struck out and he is walked. Ball 1 there.
1-0.
Runner on the go. Cut on and miss.
1-1.
Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
Well, I think that was a hit and run right there. When you look at how far that pitch was out of the zone and the hitter still trying to put wood on it, put it in play, that tells you that they had something going. But unfortunately, there was a good job of execution by the pitcher and the catcher to get that out of the zone and then throw out the runner at second base. Really nice job behind the dish.
That's down and in. That's to third. Sends it across to first. That ends the frame. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Mets nothing. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo. First pitch misses.
Well, these Mets just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success. But at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
2 balls, no strikes to count. And that one missing low.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk. Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
And there's a hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Back to the top of the lineup, Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
There's the strike.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball, but with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
There's a swing and a drive. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. He'll circle the bases, his 7th home run of the season. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-2.
He just sent a jolt of electricity into this stadium with that swing. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Here's Juan Soto. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. A little bit low.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
That one's in there, and it's 2-1. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Joe Mantiply up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Martinez also throwing. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the bottom of the 6th. In the dirt, and now 3-1. Right through there for a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Outside, and that is ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Up next,
now
for
the Diamondbacks manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Merrill Kelly gives way. Pretty good effort, and he exits with a lead. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching for
A.J. Puck takes over on the mound.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
No outs. Runner at first. Pete Alonso will hit next. 1 for 2. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. On the move, racing back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Next offering is in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. There's 1. Over to first, but it's offline.
Well, they had the a chance at turning two right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the balls. He tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
And now the Mets DH, Jesse Winker. That one pulled foul. McNeil off of first with 2 away.
That's the ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Two outs. In the air out towards right center. McCarthy sizing this one up, and he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. Another look at the long ball from Francisco Lindor. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show.
I tell you what, I think we all just jumped across that line.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jose Butto.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Well, 1-run game. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Leading off for Arizona.
So digging
catcher,
in, Adrian Del Castillo.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo. Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. Runner at first with no outs here.
Runner,
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And a ball and 2 strikes. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And a foul ball. Move to second. Carroll dives back in safely. Breaking ball misses down and away. Man at second. And that one in the air center field. Nimmo has it sized up. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Here's Gurriel.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
Just missed.
That's a ball. 1 ball, no strike.
And another ball.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
Runner at second, 2 down. Runner takes off. Gurriel gets a piece. Man on second, 2 down. And now the count filled up 3-2. Jake McCarthy waiting to hit for the D-backs. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Now batting, center fielder Jake McCarthy.
So up next, Jake McCarthy.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. And a base hit. Headed for the plate. Here's the throw. But it's offline. He will score. And it's 4-2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. First and second, 2 outs. And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming.
Now pitching.
Here comes A.J. Minter to the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That's in for a strike. That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. Gurriel, the lead runner at second. McCarthy on at first with 2 down.
1 ball.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Stays alive.
Two.
In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. In the air, left field, down the line, and it gets by him. 1 runs in. Runner around third, on his way to the plate. Across is the runner from first, and they're up by 4.
Well, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
Now up next for Arizona, Ketel Marte. That smash towards center. Nimmo makes the grab, and that is that. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now 6-2.
But my mojo right and my motor right, so I roll the dice, so I seize the day. I'm blowing up.
Set for the last half of the 7th. At the plate, Starling Marte. In the air, right field. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, third baseman Brett Beatty.
So up next for New York, Brett Beatty.
In the background is a blind spot. Rolling dice and rock you can't stop. Don't push it out.
First
1-0.
pitch, not close. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And there are two down.
Now batting, the catcher Francisco Alvarez.
2 outs, base is empty. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Hit in the air, center field. McCarthy settles under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back at the ballpark
Leading
as
off
we take
for
a check of the
Arizona, third
bullpen so
baseman,
far this season.
Eugenio Suarez.
Minter back to work. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. That's off the mark, and it's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 and 2.
The next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's a little bit low.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
So digging in, Josh Naylor. Line drive, puts it away for the out.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you
right fielder,
absolutely
Corbin
crazy.
Carroll.
Next to hit for Arizona, Corbin Carroll. And first offering is fouled off. And
That's
downstairs. Next offering upstairs. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They lead it 6-2.
Now pitching for
Back
Arizona.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
81.
bottom of the 8th. Ryan Thompson.
Ryan Thompson.
And stepping in for New
Leading
York,
off
Brandon
for the
Nimmo.
Mets, center
The Mets
fielder,
in striking
Brandon
distance, but have some work to do.
Nimmo.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
There's a ball. That one missed. And another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
And first offering is fouled off.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 2.
No ball, 2 strike.
Nimmo on at first, nobody out. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's the 0-2. And foul ball.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
Pitch in the dirt. Now 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 out now.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's what he definitely should have laid off of.
Soto in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Not close with that one. Now 2-0. Man at first, 1 away. Just missed.
3-0.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Hey! 3-2.
Hit in the air, left field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. 1 for 3. First pitch and he just misses. Strike on the inside corner. On the ground to third. A sliding stop over to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Mets strand 1. They still trail it here. It's 6-2.
Now pitching
We're
for
back.
the
It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Danny Young.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least one an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Adrian Del Castillo.
Adrian Del Castillo.
Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss.
Oh, two.
Ground ball left side, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Pavin Smith.
Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 0 for 3 in this one. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. A little bit high, maybe. And that's ball one.
1-1.
That's a little bit low. Swinging a foul straight back. Just off the inside edge. And now filled up. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Flips to second, that's one. Relay to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Lourdes Gurriel Jr. now at the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. And that is that. One hit in the inning, but no one left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 6 and the Mets 2. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Kendall Graveman.
Now pitching for Arizona, number 49, Kendall Graveman.
Leading off, Jeff McNeil. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
McNeil.
Right through there for a strike. Way outside, and the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that one misses up and in. The count now 2-2. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field.
Now batting.
Well, he keeps the hitting streak going with that ninth inning knock right there. Coming through under pressure, and not the ideal way to get the job done, Boog, but it works.
You know, only once during DiMaggio's famous inning streak did he wait till the ninth inning to extend it. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, and the best thing to do is get that thing out of the way early. No doubt about it. You can move on with the game. Otherwise, you start gripping the bat a little tighter as the game progresses towards the end.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Way inside, gets away. And now a man into scoring position.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Man at second. Oh, right to the backstop. On to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Now
that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
One ball, no strike.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. Runner on at third, one gone. That's in there, and the count 1-1. Pitch gets away. Runner stays put at third. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much
now
to think
batting,
about.
Third baseman, Brad Bailey.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Kendall Graveman done for the night, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
So they turn to their closer, Kevin Ginkel.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. Down to third baseman, Brett Beatty. That misses the zone. 1-0. Facing a closer that delivers big-time velocity.
Well, normally against a big arm with this kind of velocity, you look for the ball down because the fastball up is a little hard to catch up to. But he's shown really good plate discipline by not offering at that last pitch down.
Fastball for a strike. Ground ball to first, could be 2. Naylor over to second. That's a double play. The ball game is over.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher there, ending the ball game with a nice double play. You always love when you can get 2 for 1, especially when it wraps up the ball game. Nice win for this team today.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.